Hey everybody, first of all, thank you so much to the Sandlers and everyone involved with the foundation for organizing such a great event. For those who don't know me, my name is Dietrick. I just graduated from Colby College last spring. I was a member of Jack's first recruiting class at Colby and was lucky enough to play with him for my first 2 years. When Mackenzie asked me if I would speak tonight, she said the theme of the night was Jack's legacy. And as I was starting to think about what I wanted to say, it's really tough to pin down. You know, Jack's legacy and his influence on me and the other men whose lives he touched is so universal and so sweeping, I struggled to initially put into words what I wanted to say, but I'll do my best. Anyone who knows Jack knows how passionate he was about the game of lacrosse. But Jack was equally passionate about the role he had in his players' lives off the field. He was our coach, our mentor, our friend. There were no half measures with Jack. It's not how he played, coached, or mentored his players. There was nothing done at half speed. As the guy who strung Jack's sticks for his Bates alumni games, however much you think he cared about getting one over on his former teammates, I guarantee you it was more. He probably had me restring that thing 10 times. Jack loved to have his teams play fast, never saw a shot he didn't like, and we pretty much had the green light at all times. And I know Jack will be smiling when first college games get played with the shot clock this year. That's how Jack was, full speed. On away trips, he made sure that we didn't just have a meal, we had a great meal. And if we had to take a little detour through Saratoga on our way to Hamilton so we could hit the Italian restaurant that Jack had been craving, so be it. One of my favorite memories of Jack happened in DC, where I now live, on our spring break trip my freshman year when we went down to play Washington Elite. We all had the day free to wander around the city, and as the time was nearing to return to the bus, me and one of my teammates made a late dash down to the National Mall to try and get a look at the monuments, which neither of us had seen before. As we were walking past the Washington Monument, we ran into Jack. He asked us where we were going. We said we're going to go check out the monuments. Looked at his watch, said, "You guys will never make it back to the bus in time." We said, "All right, we'll head back." Jack paused for a second and said, "Well, the bus will leave without you guys, but it's not going to leave without me. Come on." And he proceeded to be our personal tour guide around the national monuments as the rest of the Colby men's lacrosse team sat on a hot bus in DC. He cared more about us getting that experience than he needed to make sure we were not a minute late back to the bus. Could have easily sent us straight back, but he didn't. That was Jack. Above all, Jack was passionate about his guys. Every single player on the team had a scheduled weekly meeting with Jack from the day we stepped on campus, and the vast majority would stop in his office unannounced multiple times throughout the week. There was always someone on the couch in Jack's office, and the conversations might start with lacrosse, but they never ended there. No subject was outside of Jack's wheelhouse. From the day we stepped on campus, Jack made clear that he was there for us and not the other way around. He refused to let us go through the motions. He wouldn't just ask what classes we were taking, he'd ask why we were taking the classes we were taking. And then have a conversation with you on the subject of the class that would make you realize that you should probably be paying a little bit more attention in that class. Jack didn't care what you were passionate about, what you were studying, what club you had joined, but the extent to which he cared about us implicitly demanded that whatever it was we were doing, that we'd be passionate about something. My former Colby teammates who played under Jack now occupy every occupation you can imagine. We have had Wall Street bankers, multiple members of the armed forces, oyster farmers, brewers, real estate, government, healthcare. One of our former captains is fighting the wildfires in California. And I think that diversity is a testament to the support and encouragement that Jack provided no matter what path we chose. Jack had a way of digging far enough to get you to figure out what it was that you actually cared about. And once you had that, Jack would support you without reservation. I don't think that I was the first 18-year-old to show up on a college campus knowing that I loved playing lacrosse and thinking that I would figure out this whole college and rest of my life thing at some later point. Jack pushed me to find things that I cared about in the classroom and outside. He was instrumental in helping me and my teammates make that hard transition from idiot lacrosse recruits who couldn't figure out how to not overlap our nap schedule with the dining hall hours to men ready to enter the real world. Jack loved what he did, and he had an innate, unteachable ability to connect with us. He nimbly walked that line between authority figure and friend, coach, and teammate. His personality alone made you want to play for him, and the enjoyment he took in seeing us succeed made those successes all the more fulfilling. Jack took his job seriously, but he did it with joy. To me, that's Jack's legacy. The passion with which he played, coached, mentored, and lived was contagious, and his legacy will live on through the work the foundation is doing in expanding the opportunities that this game provides to as many young people as possible, and it will live on in the community of men that he coached and inspired to live their lives with the same spirit and enthusiasm. And if we can take something close to the passion that Jack had for the game of lacrosse and for us, the men that he coached, into our own friendships, relationships, and professions, then we'll all be better for it. Thank you very much.